Cancer, and welcome to your tarot reading. This will be from the 18th to the 31st because I am really behind. So Cancer, I have to say this is your third reading. I have lost your last two readings and I have no idea why. I didn't want to leave you out, Cancer, okay? So I've just re-recorded again the third time. What I remember from last time's reading was a lot of people around you, okay? I think you got all the pages in the first week, okay? So a lot of young people, a lot of energy, a lot of coming and going. This is a really, really different vibration, by the way. Crowning card is the beautiful Judgment card, and at the bottom of the deck is the King of Cups, and your additional guidance is New Life. Okay, New Life, my favourite card in this deck. It's the sense of rebirth, of second chances, third chances, that feeling of being born again. That's what the Judgment card represents. There's three people rising from a coffin. They're giving thanks that they've got a whole new beginning. At the bottom of the deck, the beautiful King of Cups. So you've got your own element, your own emotional as the foundation of your reading. So the King of Cups is a very, very mature emotional energy. This is either going to be you or someone that you're involved with, because you have got the Lover's card and the Ten of Cups. So I think for some of you, this is clearly a relationship reading. If not, it's about a relationship with your own emotions, Cancer, basically. So being the King of Cups means you're not controlled by other people. You're not letting people pull your strings. You've got your own little place of eternity, basically. Because look, he sits on his throne in the middle of an ocean. And the ocean is the collective emotions of everyone. So I love seeing that for you, to tell you the truth. Really, it's a column of really rich emotions. And you're giving thanks, and you've got this new energy of new life. So absolutely love it. I have to say there's less people around your other reading. So that might be a message for someone. You start the Christmas week, you've got the High Priestess, the Nine of Discs, Nine of Wands, and the Knight of Swords. So the Knight of Swords tends to bring messages, quite often quite swift messages. He tends to be coming across quite a lot for internet communications. There might be a lot of texting, emailing, that sort of thing. Or there might be people coming to visit. These people that are coming to visit might bring with them quite a lot of energy, Cancer, okay? So it's going to mean different things for different people. You've got the Nine of Wands. So the Nine of Wands is notoriously quite a defensive energy. But very recently, it's been representing becoming more empowered. Basically saying no, having boundaries, becoming more powerful. Because astrologically, Cancer, we're moving into a new era. Okay, and a lot of us are being asked to rise up, particularly if we've got habits of putting everyone else first. We've been asked to rise up a little bit to claim our own wands. It's going to be different for everyone, but this Nine of Wands has really been a really different energy over the last 2 weeks from my clients, and it's about claiming power, putting boundaries down, and not quite caring as much that you're standing up for yourself, because right next to it is the Nine of Discs. Someone who's totally at peace with their own inner world. I adore this card. She's that alone and loving it. She's just happy with her world and what's surrounding her. And it's with the High Priestess. So I've got you very, very plugged in to source energy, Cancer. And I don't think it matters how many people are around you. Because I said before, in your last reading, you just had loads and loads of people. Because it's not about the people around you, it's about the energy you're plugged into. And I've got you in a really nurturing place within you, and that's the King of Cups says that, so does the Judgment card. So if there's any Cancers there that are not spending time with family, I've got you really okay about it. And actually, the Cancers who are spending time with loads of people might be taking time out to plug into nature, to the earth element, the element that supports us and sustains us, okay? Really, really interesting here. Particularly that Nine of Wands. It's got such a different meaning recently. Anyhow, sorry. You then move on to the Ten of Cups and the Seven of Cups. So I think it's pretty clear there might be some vagueness and some confusion around an emotional issue, okay? The Ten of Cups is that happy conclusion of a cycle. It's a very spiritual card because the tens are about sharing yourself with others. Now, I don't mean that it's not spiritual to spend time on your own, but the tens sort of open themselves up to others, and it's about giving and receiving and the sharing of blessings. It's with the Seven of Cups, so there might be some vagueness and confusion around an emotional issue. And actually, Cancer, I do think you got that in your other reading. Maybe a little bit of insecurity around a love relationship, or a little bit of vagueness, okay? But right next to the Ten of Cups comes the Lover's card. So there's definitely, and right next to that is the King of Cups. So your relationships are very, very prominent here. Really, really like this. But with it is the Four of Swords. So some Cancers might be spending time with a loved one very privately. So you're not going out celebrating New Year's Eve, or there definitely is a love bond here, but you're not totally connecting. There's still a bit of vagueness. They might be away somewhere, or it's hard for you to get together. But other Cancers, the whole foundation of the holidays is about you owning your power, being happy and solid in your own being. Okay, the Nine and the King both says that. But then you move on to this Ten of Cups right next to the Lover's card. So I'm hoping for the Cancers who are waiting for this to happen. This is going to happen. There might be a bit of vagueness. I call the Seven of Cups brain fog. Sometimes not being able to see what's coming next. And you might feel a little bit exhausted because this card is about the need to recharge yourself. But you've got this new life, you've got this new energy coming through you, Cancer, and it definitely seems to be about being empowered. Regeneration's just appeared. That again is like the Judgment card. It's something coming back from the dead. So maybe you think, oh, there might be a relationship that's been through a difficult phase and you're now moving into rebirth, okay? There might still be a bit of confusion here, Cancer, okay? Because I'm just realising what's going to change for you a lot will be your relationship house over the next couple of years. So there's a great maturing going to be happening there. And I can sort of see this playing out within your reading because the King of Cups is a very mature energy. So is the Ten, and so is the Lover's energy. But we won't really know how things are going to evolve for you until we get the January readings. Okay, Cancer, I'm really sorry that I lost all your readings. I have no idea why. But this is the one that you got. And happy holidays. Loads of love, Cancer. Bye.